name Big Bear, or Stuart if you want to call me by my first name. Welcome to the Bear's Den. But first, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. You know, put a comment in below if you've watched more than one of our videos this week. You know, subscribe. We can plenty of videos every single day. Every day there is videos out. So, you know, if you're interested, do as I ask. Like, share, subscribe, put a comment below. There's over 440 videos. More than that again, actually, nearly 500 now. But either way, guys, back to our usual programming. Woo! Yes, guys, so today I'm going to be talking about a little thing by Kevin Smith. It is called Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl. But if you don't know who Kevin Smith is, you don't know who Jay and Silent Bob is, don't worry, Big Bear is here for you. Say, would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel? So Jay and Silent Bob are characters created by a man named Kevin Smith. There he is. He basically, he put these in his first ever film he ever made. It was kind of a way for him to be in the film without him having to talk. He plays the character Silent Bob. And his friend Jason Mewes plays, well, Jay. And these two, I'm not entirely sure how to put this. I say slackers. They don't really do much. They kind of hang around the quick stop and sell things they shouldn't be selling. Let's put it that way. But they are really, really funny characters. They're full of poop and penis jokes because, oh, the immaturity. And they got into loads of different ventures. You start with Clerks. You have Clerks 2. There was Mallrats. There was Dogma. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, which is out recently, or at least last year anyway. You had Clerks 1. I already said Clerks. Alright, Chase and Amy. Forgot about Chase and Amy. Here we go. Forgot about that one. But all these guys are set in the same universe. These films are set in the same universe, known as the Snoogins? Is that what he calls it? The Snoogins? It's the Jersey Chronicles, anyway. Now this game kind of just cropped up out of the blue. I had no idea it was even coming out. I found out last week by stumbling across a video starring Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes playing this very game. Now Mall Brawl is set after Mallrats. For those of you who don't know Mallrats, it's basically about a character that wants to get married to his girlfriend, and he ends up going to the mall, meeting up with Jay and Silent Bob, and just kind of stupidness just ensues. A kid gets stuck on an escalator. There's a few fights, and there's always something mentioned about a back of a Volkswagen. If you've seen it, you probably understand. But this game is actually set after the events of Mallrats, as I said, and well, it's a beat 'em up. It's really good. It's actually a really good beat 'em up. It's kind of in the same guise as Double Dragon back in the NES days. You have two basic hits, punch and kick. If you land a combo of 4 kicks or punches, depending on your character, you'll do a special move. So for instance, if you land 4 punches as Bob, you will do like a cyclone fist spinning thing. And if you do 4 kicks as Jay, you end up doing a backflipping twirly kick, which is pretty cool. It just goes to show that, you know, the people that made this really want to kind of keep the retro feels of it by. If you just look at this game, there's a few options to make it look more retro. For instance, you can put CRT filters on it, have a TV filter. Hopefully I'll have something on screen for you. And you can also, well, you can play 2-player as well, which is probably the best thing about it. Now, I haven't had a chance to play 2-player myself, but I imagine it's pretty simple. 2 people on the screen, beating up everybody that comes across to you. Now, one of the cool things about this game is the references they make towards Mallrats itself, and just, again, the whole Jersey Chronicles as is. For instance, you have the Easter Bunny, which William? I think it's Willem, played by Randy, this guy from My Name is Earl. He gets very, very angry at a Mystic Eye poster thing in the film and screams at a kid when the kid gets it and he doesn't, about the Easter Bunny not being real. And then, well, as you can see, we fight the Easter Bunny, which is just pretty sweet. You also fight the main officer of the mall as well as one of the major bosses. I haven't got to the second boss yet. I've only really picked this game up today, the day I'm actually filming this. Played a little bit of it, got my butt handed to me a couple of times. But it's really fun. The look of this game, like, it just brings me back to when I was playing Double Dragon on the NES back in the day. So back on the NES, I'd play 2-player with my brother, and we'd go through the levels as best we could. If he had a Switch and he had this, I would absolutely be playing this with him right now, because this is just absolutely my kind of game. We're getting the whole retro feel about it. You can pick up weapons, you can pick up food, kind of standard across the board when it comes to these kind of games. You get your health through food, you get weapons to get extra hits. And also as well, there's quite a cool system. If you are playing as one player, so you pick your character you want to start with, you can switch your character out throughout the game. If there's enemies on the screen, you can't, but you can when there's not. Which means if Jay, for instance, is getting a bit beaten up, you can switch to Bob and have a fresh character go through. But if your character does die, say again, Jay gets beaten up to the point where he faints and dies, you immediately get switched over for Bob, who has life. But if you don't survive long enough as Bob for Jay's life to pop back in, that's game over right there. Until that point, though, you always got regeneration life as he's back there, as they're up in that corner, and you can switch him around. It's just a really, really nice thing. Now, as you can probably tell, I've actually had quite a lot of fun playing this game, even for the short amount of time that I have. I'm not going to give it a score, because I'm going to chuck that score into a mini review later in life. The main reason I'm going to is because I've literally got it today. I've only played it for a bit. Right now, I'm going to put it way up there, like a 10. Like, I love this game already. Absolutely love it already. But it hasn't shown me everything it has to offer. I can't give it a 10. That's ridiculous. And, well, you know, I'm going to give it a score. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game in any way, shape, or form. It is actually a very, very good game. Now, I have been having fun with a few references here and there. If you've watched any of the Jay and Silent Bob movies, you may understand what I've been doing. Sorry if you haven't done, but I just recommend going to do it. If you're too young, then, I don't know, speak to your dad. Maybe he can help you. I don't know. It is warm in the hat. Really warm in the hat. Whew. Basically, in full conclusion, if you like a beat 'em up, you really enjoy these kind of games, say you really like the Scott Pilgrim game back in the day, that one is way more complicated than this one, but if you like Double Dragons of the old school, and if you've been playing Streets of Rage recently, Streets of Rage 4, if you enjoy those kind of games, pick this one up. It's relatively cheap. I think I've got about £13, and it's on the Switch, and it's on the Xbox, on the PS4 as well, and it's worth it. If you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of Kevin Smith in any way, get this. Enjoy it. Get it. Support the man. Support the people who made this game as well. It's really, really good fun. I fully recommend it. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the show. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And just check us out on all our links that are down below. We have websites, we have more YouTube, we have more articles going on there as well. But as usual, have yourself a fantastic day. And don't forget to be nice to each other, yeah? Snoogins.